So, how did an entire generation become so obsessed with self-exploitation? To answer this, we must open one of the most brilliant and devastating books written in the 21st century, The Burnout Society by the South Korean-born philosopher Byung-Chul Han. If you want to understand why you feel so exhausted, this concept will completely rewire your brain. In the 20th century, Han explains, we lived in a disciplinary society. The world was driven by the word should. You should obey the boss. You should follow the rules of the factory. If you rebelled against the should, you were punished by external forces. There were clear oppressors and clear victims. But today, we have transitioned into an achievement society. The driving word is no longer should, the driving word is can. You can be a millionaire, you can have a perfect body. You can be the CEO, you can optimize your life. I want to read a specific, paradigm-shifting passage from page 9 of his book. Listen to this closely. The collapse of the should does not mean we are free. The can creates a much more insidious compulsion. In the disciplinary society, you are exploited by someone else. But in the achievement society, the subject exploits himself. He voluntarily works himself to death under the illusion of self-improvement. The exploiter is simultaneously the exploited. The perpetrator and the victim are the same person. Let that sink in. The exploiter and the exploited are the same person. You don't need a cruel boss standing over you with a whip anymore. You have internalized the whip. You beat yourself every time you look at the clock and realize you spent 2 hours doing nothing. You call it self-discipline. You call it the grind. But Byung-Chul Han argues it is just self-harm disguised as ambition. Why is this so dangerous? Because when you failed in the old system, you could blame the boss. You could blame the system. But in the achievement society, if you aren't a millionaire by 25, if you aren't perfectly fit and mentally optimized, there is no one to blame but yourself. The failure is entirely on you. This is the root of the massive mental health crisis in our 20s. We are suffering from what Han calls infarction of the soul. We have crammed so much potential and so much optimization into our psychological bandwidth that our souls are having a heart attack. We must realize that the ultimate act of rebellion in the 21st century is not working harder. The ultimate act of rebellion is refusing to optimize yourself. It is the radical decision to say, I am already enough.